I know Jack's mom hired a private investigator, and then I don't know what happened with that either. But I mean, there was rumors that it was, it had something to do with the beef with Rob.
Did you know Rob?
Did I know Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were acquaintances. We weren't really friends, but yeah, I knew who Rob was. Kind of not the same circle, but but him and Jack, I guess they formed a tight a friendship, and they hung out. Before that happened, he started hanging out with a different circle, with a different group of people. It was just something odd that all of a sudden he started hanging out with these people, and then we ended up missing, and nobody knew nothing, and all of a sudden they found this bloody wife beater, and you know what I'm saying? So it just didn't sit right with me, and because I know that wouldn't have happened if it was with us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because before that, he never had beef with anybody, really.
Nope. We knew a lot of people, and it was, a lot of fights going on back then. Like, he never had a beef with nobody. Even when, there was little beefs going on and people were fighting, and he wasn't part of that. He never got down like that. He would if he had to, but it just wasn't his style. Like, he just didn't. He was more about just having a good time and, you know what I mean, just chilling. He was a cool ass dude, And that's another thing that made me feel like maybe it did have something to do with Rob, because nothing else made sense. He wasn't beefing with nobody else, and I know there was rumors that he went down to Florida, and I just always felt like that was just a distraction, like he just pointed somebody in the wrong direction or whatever. Even if he was going to do something like that, he would have told one of us.
Knowing Jack and his relationship with his mom, with you guys, with Jay, do you think he would have ever gone anywhere and not contacted somebody in his family or somebody within the circle? Like,
no. Yeah, no, never. Yeah, even if he didn't tell his mom, he would have told John or one of us. Jay, he would have told Jay. That's the brother,
Do you think that, and again, more rumors, you always hear that, he was in big trouble, he owed people lots of money. Same question, though. Knowing his relationship with you guys, Jay, his mom, if he was in some sort of trouble like that, you think he would have told one of you?
He definitely would have. He for 100% sure would have told us, because number one, he knew that we had his back no matter what. If there was some sort of problem like that, he had people. You know what I'm saying? And he had people that would have died for him. So, and as far as money, if there was any issues with money, we would have got him money. Like I said, he would have told one of us, and I'm almost 100% sure that. For me, I feel like Jack, he had to know the person to get in the truck. If even that girl was telling the truth. That's the way I felt personally. And I know, I can't really speak for anybody else. For me, that's the way I felt. And I felt like other people might have felt that way too.
Did any of you that you can remember, between you, John, Jay, did any of you ever speak to Rob? No, but not personally. Somebody told me they talked to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend at the time said that one night he came home and that he was all sweaty and like he had blood on him and stuff like that, and that he told her that he did something. And that was exactly the same time that happened. And then, this was coming from, somebody told a friend of mine that told me, you know what I mean? Right.
And so I can't, and it was a long time ago, so I can't remember exactly who it was that said it. And if anything, I would think that he would have told his girlfriend something that was going on too. She never conveyed anything to me. And after that, I kind of lost touch with people, because I didn't know who to trust. And I was just like, I felt like a lot of people were lying.
When he disappeared, what effect did that have on you and everybody else that you knew who knew Jack?
Well, it had a tremendous effect. That was my brother, you know what I mean? And just from one day to the next, like, just gone. Just off the face of the earth, just disappeared.
after that, everything kind of fell apart as far as hanging out with people, and it just me, John, and Jay always stuck together. But as far as everybody else, cut everybody else off. John, he still talked to people, but for me, that was enough for me to just, excuse my language, but say fuck everybody, because I just felt like nobody was really being truthful. I don't know if maybe they were scared, or nobody, maybe they didn't want to be like, oh, I'm not a snitch or whatever. But I feel like, if everybody was as good as friends as they say they were, and that they loved Jack as much as they say they did, they'd open their mouths and say something if they knew something. It was just, for me, I just felt like there was a lot of people full of it, and if they knew something and didn't say anything, they weren't really his people.
And has anybody over the years ever come to you? I know they've come to Jay and you've heard other stuff, but come to you and say, this is what I heard, or I know where he is?
Like I said, I stopped talking to people. I pretty much really didn't associate with anybody else other than, like I said, like John and Jay. Once again, I couldn't trust anybody, and I wasn't going to be caught out there thinking that somebody's cool with me, and the next thing you know, that could have been any one of us. That could have been Jay. That could have been John. And I feel like I just didn't trust anybody after that. If people could know something that happened to him and not say anything, and if it was Rob and if that girl was telling the truth and he did get in that truck, it was more than one person. It was a couple of people, because when she said she saw feet, and we were asking, like, how many feet? 6 feet? Oh, so that means 3 people. 8 feet, 4 people. You know what I mean? So it had to be like 3 or 4 people that he got in the truck with. So it wasn't just if he had beef with Rob or whatever, whoever else was in there had something to do with it too. Because Jack was a big boy, and I know ain't one person gonna take him out like that, unless they got something, or unless it's multiple people, that maybe they dragged him in the truck. Who knows? You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But Jack will hold his own. He was a big boy. Who knows? Why he got in the truck or how he got in the truck. But whoever else was in the truck, they've never been brought up. No other names. No other names besides that. So there's other people out there that know something. Apparently, I guess when Rob died, I heard rumors about how he died. Yeah, I heard after he got questioned or whatever, the first time, I guess he said, now I remember, he said that he did pick up Jack, he dropped him off on, okay, let me think of the road, if I see it on the map. It was another handy pantry by Wayne Floyd High School. All right, there was a handy pantry over there too. Yeah, he said he dropped them off over there, and then after that, he didn't hear anything from him again. And that just came to my mind right when you said. I forgot all about that until now. Now I remember whatever that girl said, and I guess when they questioned Rob about it, he said he did see Jack. He did pick him up, and he dropped him off by a handy pantry over there on Mastic Road. In that area. And then after that, I want to say maybe a year after that, or months after that, I guess the rumor that I heard was that they pulled over Rob again, and he was somewhere in the city, somewhere in Manhattan, I don't know, and he had stuff on him, and I guess he swallowed whatever he had, and then he died. That's what I heard. How true it is, I don't know, but that was one of the rumors that I heard, how he died. Yeah, so there was people that knew something. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Rob, I don't know how he died exactly, but that's what I heard. That he ended up swallowing whatever he had, so he didn't get caught with it or whatever. And he OD'd and he died. Or maybe he thought he was going to jail, and he swallowed what he had, so when he got in there, he get back whatever he had. And I guess one of the bags opened or something like that, and he ended up OD'ing. And then after that, I would talk to Jay from time to time because, we always keep in touch even now. And, he tells me little things here and there that he heard, but a lot of it is just BS. And then, it kills me too because, I put myself in his shoes and, he's probably like going crazy, not even knowing what to believe. You know what I mean? Because it's like you want to believe, okay, maybe this person does know something. You know, maybe this person does know where he is, or maybe, and then kind of find out it's just bullshit. You know, and that person is just trying to get a rise out of him, or just, you know, giving him false hope. You know, so I can only imagine what Jay is going through with that. You know, like you said, 22 years ago, you know, we were all kids. I don't know if maybe people didn't come forward because they were scared or whatever, or just some stupid ass code, like, or just, you know, his mother, you know, that broke her heart, you know, and nobody deserves that. Nobody. I don't care what you did, nobody deserves that, you know, and he didn't do anything to deserve that at all, to just, you know, do that to his family. And so I feel like if anybody knows anything and they're afraid to say something or whatever, I mean, man up. I mean, what can anybody really be scared of, you know? And I always feel like, I don't know how somebody could just live with that knowledge, knowing that you know something, and you see these people suffering, and you're just not going to say anything. So to me, I feel like if somebody knows anything, they should definitely say something, at least for his mother, for his brother, you know, so they can have some sort of closure. Even if they drop something anonymously, just say something. Even any little bit of information that can help point, you know, the detectives or somebody in the right direction to at least find where he is. You know, even if it has something to do with Rob or whatever, like, if he is dead, and I mean, at this point, what can anybody be scared of? You know, why wouldn't they say anything? There's plenty of ways that people can drop anonymous tips. They don't have to give their name. They don't have to give, you know, their address or anything like that. They can actually just give an anonymous tip if that's what it takes. If they really don't want to be considered a snitch or whatever, or if they know who it is and if they're scared of that person, just drop something anonymously if that's what you have to do.
Now, if you could say something to Jack today, what would you say?
I love you, brother, and we ain't never give up on you, man. And I know you're looking down on us. I know you're like an angel over my shoulder. You're always in my mind. You know, we're never gonna give up on finding what happened, finding out, you know, what exactly happened, so this way, you know, you could be at peace. You know, and your brother could be at peace. We all love Jack, you know, and there wasn't nothing that none of us wouldn't do for him. So, all those other rumors about, you know, him having money problems, people need to put that shit to rest, because that wasn't it. You know, and as far as him leaving and not saying nothing, that's another thing they need to put to rest, because that didn't happen. You know, he would have said something to one of us, for sure. Like, I don't have a doubt in my mind. I'll be so happy if somebody comes forward and says something, and I know, you know, more than me, I know Jason, his family, they'll, you know, it's more for them, because, you know, his mother, you know, I mean, his mother suffered after that, you know what I mean? And they shouldn't have had to, you know? Somebody should have already been said something. If they did something, that's right, we could at least have, you know, proper burial, and, you know, his family could be at peace, you know? Yeah, so I just feel like if somebody comes up and says something, you know, God bless them, because it's been a long time, and it's time for somebody to say something.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Discarded. Be sure to join us next time for part 3 of the Jack Jimenez story, where we will talk with Jack's former girlfriend and continue to piece together the events that led to Jack's disappearance. If you have any information regarding this case, or would like a case featured on the show, please call us at 347-603-8676. Music and sound production by Randy Negron Solo Star. You can find music by Solo Star at solostarmusic.com. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Discarded with your host,